All bets are off. It's the festive season, the silly season we like to call it, where we are allowed to indulge and we do become a little silly and often overindulge. Fransa Katz, our resident, I think I'm going to call you the expert on all things healthy because you've saved us through some very difficult situations. Now, overindulgence, okay, it's the dark horse that creeps up during the festive
this time
season.
of the year.
But I am a victim. I always overindulge. It's part of the tradition, really, in our family.
I think all of us, that's what I was going to say. You know, I remember with us as well, my mom cooks for Christmas, and to have mom's cooking,
exactly.
you just, you know, you can't really fit anything in anymore, but those sweet potatoes are so nice, and you just have to have some more.
For me, it's the roast potatoes. It is.
Tell me about it.
I'll even eat them cold. You'll find me lying on the floor eating cold roast potato. So what is actually going on in the body when we experience this overindulgence?
You know, in the stomach is acid. You have the acid in the stomach to break down the food, to help in the digestion, especially for your proteins. Now, what happens when you overindulge, you actually stretch the stomach.
So
bigger to what it is.
That's what you picture happening in your mind. So
and the stretching of the stomach causes a release of a hormone. There's more than one thing that causes acid production in the stomach, but when you stretch the stomach, you get a hormone called gastrin that is released. So you're getting more acid production than normally. And because of that, you get this feeling of, you know, the stomach churns and this indigestion, cramps and gas forming.
Feel like you're about to
it's
explode.
Because of the excess acid that is being produced.
How do we treat it?
Antacid is usually what you would use. You get antacids. That different types of them, they all sort of work the same way. They come in a liquid form, you get it in a tablet form. Your liquid form works faster. Antacids usually are then taken after you've had something to eat and you start feeling the discomfort. An antacid is basically a base that is neutralizing the excess acid that you're experiencing in the stomach. So the one neutralizes the other. What is important to remember, or quite interesting, is that, and I'm actually going to show you.
I'm so excited.
It's like chemistry.
I was waiting for the beakers to come out, the Bunsen burner. I love it. Okay.
This is vinegar, which is the acidic part of the stomach. We can use that. And then we've got some bicarb, which is your alkaline.
Very basic, yeah.
So what, if we put some bicarb with the vinegar. Oops, yeah, I thought it's going to go right over.
That's Christmas.
So that's what's happening. The minute your base is neutralizing the acid in the stomach, you often find when you've taken an antacid, you'll sit back and you have a burp and you actually feel better. So there's gas that forms when they neutralize, and that can often cause cramp in the intestine. So it's actually good to also take an antispasmodic to work against the crampiness because of the gas that's released.
And have a nap. There's nothing wrong with a little nap
after
your Christmas night.
Not a good idea if you've got heartburn.
Really?
Because what happens with heartburn is because, also with overeating, eating lots of fatty food, chocolate can do that. Some people find coffee as well. When it's broken down in the digestion or digestive process, it releases chemicals that can cause the acid to actually come back from the stomach into the esophagus, which is that burny feeling. That's where
you get the heartburn.
Yes. Now, if you're horizontal, it usually makes it worse.
Far worse.
Yeah.
So if
you suffer with heartburn, then just, you know, don't go lie down immediately.
Just loosen one belt buckle and enjoy the afternoon. Fransa, thank you so much for the influence you have had on this team throughout this last year. It has been wonderful having you a part of the Espresso family. You really are a joy to have in the studio. You can see by Bob's reaction. So thank you so much. Have a wonderful Christmas. Have a wonderful New Year. Don't overindulge. You've earned the right. I think we will. We are continuing our Christmas celebration here on Espresso. The man, Barry Hilton, is in the house. What a funny guy. What a gent. You do not want to miss a second of this morning's show. We are getting you prepped for those holiday good vibes. Stick around.
Everything's wrapped with goodness and prepared with pride to bring you all our best this Christmas. Pick n Pay, always there for you.